What is up, guys? It is your boy, MaineMania, and welcome back to another episode of MK Mobile. Ladies and gentlemen, back at the top of the normal Elderwind Tower, and we're rocking with this team right now. I was gonna switch this to Classic Liu Kang over MK11 Scorpion. I actually even gave it some thought to switch to Classic Goro for that extra damage. Goro gives his whole team a Wrath Hammer. But then I said to myself, I don't know if I'm going to really need the extra damage that bad. The reason why Goro would actually not be too bad of a fit is because Goro has unblockable special 1. So I can always tag in and get that guaranteed damage with his unblockable special 1. And that's why Injustice 2 Raiden absolutely demolishes. And we got the team soak. Awesome. I did not tag. No, come on, don't hit me yet, don't hit me yet. It just hit me. I wanted the full damage right here, but we're not gonna get that. Let me try to secure this kill and we'll go back. Since we've got the Sandstorm. Since all that has worn off, let's just secure this. Now we'll go back. Immediately got sandstormed again, but we'll do that. We'll cause soaked. We'll block. I knew that was gonna happen. We'll try to get the team soaked right now. Will we get it? Got it. Oh my god, I tagged 1 second too early. Guys, that was my fault. 100% my fault. I tagged 1 second too early. No. Bad Fujin. All right, let's get this kill. We'll go back. Hello. There we go, boys. Not as smoothly as I wanted it to go, but I'm kind of in a rush. I'm kind of scatterbrained. I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of feel like I just zoned out for a few seconds because I made that, a couple of small mistakes. I feel like I haven't played for camera in a while. I think that's what it is. But yeah, guys, so yeah, if you guys want to give this team a try, like I said, I've been thinking about putting in Classic Goro as my third. I don't like telling you guys before the video. I'd rather do it during the video. I said I was gonna do it today, and I'm just running late on time. I just didn't have the time. So anyways, y'all know what to do, man. Cross your fingers for your boy. Selbach City strikes again. Let me get the rest of my battles done. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We have gotten our battles done before the refresh. And we are still weeping from being stuck in Selbach City. We haven't talked about the new combat pass. Well, not really new, but the new trials, etc. for Aftershock Tremor. This is a very strong gold. He always was one of the stronger golds in the game. He has a phenomenal passive. And, definitely one of those golds you definitely want to try to get maxed as soon as possible. Because he is a difference maker. He's definitely a difference maker, and he's a phenomenal closer. So the fact that he's already got great closing ability, and if you get him to, what is it, tier 5, whatever you want to call it, Fusion 15, aka tier 5, then you will be able to start doing brutalities with him as well. I still think the brutality and friendship system needs some looking into. Reason I say that, right? You introduce, I don't know, I'm never gonna stop saying it because it's true. The combat pass system sucks. The ascension system sucks. They need to be reworked with better game design. They have stupid game design. The game design is horrible. So you look at these golds that are getting abilities to do brutalities, right, guys? Like, think about it. Gold character, 3 equipment slots. Now they can do brutalities and friendships. So they lose 2 of those equipment slots off the rip. Off the rip. Off the rip, you're relegating these golds. Okay, yes, you can do a brutality. Yes, you can do a friendship. But you literally only have one equipment slot left. And depending on what pieces those brutality or friendship pieces fall on, right? Depending on what slots they take up, you're basically relegated to, you know, one slot that may not even be a difference-making slot for that character. So in more cases than not, and this is arguable. This is arguable, 100% arguable, you know. But in more cases than not, these characters are better off, these golds, specifically golds. These golds are better off without those brutality pieces unless they're like, you know, Fusion X brutality pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're better off putting your stronger non-character specific pieces on these golds in your matches than using them for brutalities or friendships. And that's going to be the case, in my opinion. That's going to be the case maybe, I want to say 4 out of 5 times, but I honestly want to say 9 out of 10 times. 9 out of 10 times, you'll be better off using your own equipment from whatever towers or whatever, wherever you got them, Faction War store, etc. You'll be better off using your own equipment versus using their character specific brutality or friendship pieces. If you're not a whale, you know, the whales will have those epics at Fusion X, etc. But most normal players or free-to-play players, or, you know, buy a pack here and there players, I don't really know what people call those types of players, the types of players that may do the 20 for 20 or may buy, like, you know, 1 pack per tower, which is most likely going to be the 20 for 20, or, you know, someone that just may buy, you know, 1 or 2 packs a year, that kind of thing. Because let's be real, like, that's not going to make much of a difference. What do you call those types of players? Let me know in the comment section below. If somebody buys a tower pack once or twice a year, maybe once per tower, what do you call that type of player? Because I wouldn't call them a pay-to-win player, personally speaking. You know, in my opinion, pay-to-win players are the types of players that immediately have to get their tower gears, you know, mid to high fusion. You're talking about Fusion 5s, 6s, 7s, and Fusion X's. You see so many players with Fusion X tower pieces. Well, that's pay-to-win behavior. You know what I mean? Like, that's very clearly pay-to-win behavior. But if somebody buys, you know, a 20 for 20 because it's a good deal, or maybe they got a good deal, you know, I personally don't consider them a pay-to-win player, because that's not going to be that difference making. Or maybe they just really wanted that brutality or that friendship or you know, one of those pieces to get the Fusion X, and they were so close, but the tower was ending and they got panicky and they were like, oh my god, I want this rare at Fusion X. Like, look at rares like the Widowmaker, one of the best rares in the game. You know, at Fusion 9, it's a good piece. At Fusion X, it is a monster piece, right? So, you know, I can see somebody being like, yo, it's the last day of the tower, I'm trying to get that Widowmaker. All right, Joe, you know what? Let me throw this 15. Let me throw this 10. Let me throw this 20 real quick. And let's cross my fingers and hope that I can get this maxed out, because who knows when I'm going to see this tower again. I can see that mentality, and I just don't think that's the quote-unquote pay-to-win mentality. So, interesting thought process. It just came to me as I'm talking about, you know, the towers and all this stuff going on with the friendships and brutalities. Let me know what you guys think, though, in the comment section below. Ladies and gentlemen, that is where we are going to wrap up today's episode. Combat Pass sucks. I think it's very unimpressive. I think they need to make the trials more meaningful. I think they need to make completing the Combat Pass work. And, you know, this is one of the Combat Passes which I'm not too happy about, but, you know, this is one of the Combat Passes where it really doesn't matter. You know, you play other games, you know, whether it's Fortnite or Dead by Daylight or some games that have some really awesome battle passes, and like, you buy the battle pass once, but if you complete the battle pass, you earn enough in-game currency to pay for the next battle pass. You know what I mean? So as long as you keep completing the battle pass, you keep getting the next battle pass with the currency you earn through completing the battle pass. And it doesn't work like that here. You know, with Mortal Kombat Mobile, they want you to buy it every single time. I'm not giving you guys $10 every other month. Sorry, buddy. It doesn't work that way. You guys are not going to become a monthly payment plan to get my money every other month. There's no value here. Getting a gold card of Fusion 5 so that he can do a brutality and use up 66% of his build, there's no value there. And there may be value for, you know, more beginner players, you know, that don't really have brutality characters and strong diamonds that can help carry them through towers, but that's a very small percentage of the player base, to be honest. You know, and so I don't really see there being tremendous value being offered in these combat passes. I think they need to be reworked. I think the devs need to sit down and say, all right, we got to make this thing valuable. How do we make it make sense? How do we make it so that these golds that are getting ascended don't devalue the diamonds? And how do we still keep player choice as a priority? Because right now, everyone playing this game is doing the exact same thing. And that's not fun in a card collecting game. Card collecting games are fun because you go after what you want and you build your collection how you want to build your collection. Not everybody's got to level up Aftershock Tremor. All right, guys, his turn's over. Now we're going to start leveling up Elder God Kenshi. All right, guys, his turn's over. Now we're all going to start leveling up. This is not a freaking everybody do the same damn thing type of game. It's not fun. There's no fun in that. What's fun is, yo, who are you leveling up right now? Ronin Kenshi. Really? Oh, I'm working on Ronin Takeda. Oh, for real? Oh, you know what? I may use him in the future, so maybe I'll do him next. That is what creates dialogue and discourse in the community. Like when people go after their unique likeness for different characters. When they introduce these gold ascensions, it should have been blankets of golds being ascended at the same time. Guys, at this rate, they're going to be doing this for the next fucking 30 years. At this rate. They stopped him at Fusion 5. They didn't go all the way to X, aka Fusion 20. Like at this rate, they're going to be trickling one gold at a time and one diamond at a time for the next 5 to 10 years. Who was excited about that? Not a single stinking person. It's not fun. It's not intuitive. It has horrible game design, and it doesn't make sense in a card collecting. Everyone's doing the same thing in a card collecting game. It's not fun. It takes away player choice. It takes away the unique things that make players go after different cards, different characters, etc. Only one character is able to be ascended at a time. Stupid. Anyways, my thoughts on that. You share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. We'll talk about it. Y'all know the deal, man. Show the video to show some love. And if you're new to the channel and you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Like to show love. You want to show extra love, you got the join button, you got the thanks button, and I will see you guys next time with MaineMania.